Yo, top Billin to ya, IG men. Man, I had a feeling that this shit was going to happen, right? You got to excuse me, man. I'm beaming from ear to ear, man, because I love good football players going to teams where they are absolutely needed and having a lot of young guys under them that can be taught the game. So the G-men, the New York Giants, signing Logan Ryan after the injury to my guy. Shout out, salute to my man, the X Factor himself, Xavier McKinney. If you guys saw my film study on him, make sure you go back, check that out. It's a kid that I've known about a long time, covering him since high school. He's going to be an absolute superstar for the New York Giants. But unfortunately, he got injured. He'll be out for a while. A problem with his foot. What better to do than to go and get a guy who is very much in the mode of an Xavier McKinney and has been doing it a long time at an elite level as far as being a Swiss Army knife. Guy with a couple of Super Bowl rings to his name with the New England Patriots. Absolutely crushed it with the Tennessee Titans last year. Being able to play forward. By playing forward, I mean being able to be dropped down in the box and be responsible for both the run and rushing the passer. In the past, been responsible for a lot of zone coverage. Still did a lot of the stuff that he did in the past, but man coverage and everything, working in reverse out of your pedal and everything, just showing the type of versatility that he had. He had like 4-something sacks, 4-something interceptions, over 100-something tackles. The guy is absolute money as far as open field tackling, being able to impact the quarterback, being able to get everybody in the right place, and just being able to be an all-out great football player. I think he is that damn good. 29 years old, from the tri-state area, right, coming out of Rutgers in New Jersey, so he should be really wanting to put on for his hometown there in the Meadowlands, doing this thing. I just love it, man. It just brings a smile to my face just because of the type of football that I know he'll play, and having him around a guy like Xavier McKinney, who did a lot of the same stuff that he did for the Patriots and the Titans at the University of Alabama, and a guy like Julian Love, who is versatile just like a Logan Ryan, who you can play him at corner, you can drop him down, work him middle field closed. I think you can do the same thing with Xavier McKinney. He can work middle field closed and in your deep third coverage. And then having a young guy like Darnay Holmes he could talk to, even a cat like Corey Ballantyne. And, of course, having James Bradbury there with the wealth of knowledge that he has as a veteran too. The guys, I told you before, I love the guys on the front line, man. A lot of premium guys, Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams on the same damn team. Like, come on, man. Marcus Golden and all these guys, these boys can absolutely get after it. So want to see that defense come up to snuff. Got to worry about the second-level players of Blake Martinez. Got an injury to David Mayo. But got some young guys, man, I wouldn't sleep on as well. But have some veterans in the fray. But, man, look out for a guy like Cam Brown. Did a lot of stuff on him. Watched a ton of him at Penn State. Very athletic kid with a crazy frame. Tay Crowder, too, from University of Georgia, former running back, very good athlete. Got to work on his tackling for him, though. But a lot of talent there for the G-men. Could be one of them years why people sleeping on the New York Giants, they come in and bust your ass because you weren't thinking about them, right? So going to be a pretty tough division, but shit, it's going to be a pretty tough out for people playing the New York Giants. I wholeheartedly expect that. We'll see what's popping on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of good athletes there, a lot of young talent all around the New York Giants. So a very exciting team to cover. Make sure you liked, make sure you comment and subscribe, tell a friend and all that jazz right there. But, man, let's get into a little bit of a film study on my man Logan Ryan. So some of the things that he can do in Patrick Graham's defense, like I said before, works some middle field close, got your too high scheme as well. He can work that. But I like for him to be interchangeable with a guy like Jabril Peppers, being able to both work box duty, or even a big nickel set with a guy like Julian Love and having Peppers more off the second level like we've seen in a couple of games last year where it looked like he was just a flat-out linebacker, and being able to have Logan Ryan right there as well. So, all right, man, with that being said, I'm going to stop talking, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get it.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, let's start right here, right? Can he work middle field close? If they go to some of their deep third coverages, can he close off the middle of the field at a post safety? I don't think that would be his best position, but I do think he can add value to that position just as much as anybody else on the roster. I don't see that being Pepper's thing. Julian Love is a guy who I would like to see in that role, and also Xavier whenever he comes back, right? But I think Logan Ryan could do it. I do think he could do it. Now, check this out right here. What you're going to have essentially amounts to it's going to be a two-deep shell here. They're going to roll this. He's dropped down in the box working against what would be number 2 here. And then you're going to have an inside seam. And you're going to have a dig and some nods as well. But you can see with him rolling back here on his two-deep shell, look at the range he covers, right? Working out of his pedal, boom, notices it. That's his FBI, football intelligence. Goes and gets the rock. Gets that pill, but look at the distance traveled here. Look again. And look at the FBI. Now look at the turn too, right? You know how you do when you're a DB and you do that drill, right? You pedal, turn the hips and everything like that. It's textbook. Just absolutely textbook to be able to allow him to keep his eyes on Jacoby Brissett while maintaining working from first to second here and working against this. But I like the range here. I like the range. He has great ball skills, great hands. He'll catch any and everything thrown his way, and he can really go and get the pill here. So you know what you think about that there. Thought that was a really good play there. Talking about working middle field closed. All right, so this is a spot that I think he'll excel. We see here, man coverage working against was a seemingly ace personnel. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Him being able to sniff around in the box. Now check this out right here. Essentially almost damn overhang defender. Look at him navigate this. Got the other safety, Kevin Byard, right here, tying up blocks. Now look at him. Eye discipline, FBI, everything on point. Going head up with a pretty big physical running back here. Gets the job done. All right, now check him out right here. Working from inside, right, at a nickel spot. Going to have a nail blitz here. Look at him navigate this right at the end. Times the snap count. Works against the running back. Nope, not going to happen. It might have been Ogunbwale. See him here creeping off the inside, running the rails. Now look, the back does a great job of recognizing this, but look at him. Beats the block, slides off on the inside on Jameis Winston's ass. Balls. Him sniffing around the box, making stuff happen around the line of scrimmage, man. Him and Julius Peppers, that's going to be a crazy tandem, especially if you can find somebody to work middle field close in those deep third coverages. All right, same thing this time on the other side. 2-by-1 formation, anytime he can work on the inside and be close to the action. Look at that, affecting the pass here. Unable to hit that out route. Able to time the snap count up perfectly. And Patrick Graham has some really good fabricated pressure schemes that I like a lot. And we shall see him really work in this. Man, this is a great signing here. Look at that. Makes Jameis Winston's neck elongate. Gave him the rubbernecked his ass. Affected the pass. All right, here we go again. All hands on deck. It's going to be the last one right here, man. Just a quick film study. Obviously, we can get into a little bit more here. The season's about to be on the way. I'm ready to get to some 2020 film anyway. So make sure you're subscribed here. If you're not and you're a Giants fan and you ain't subscribed here, man, slap yourself, all right? So here we go. My man, once again, see him directing traffic here. Tennessee had a very smart defense. They understood exactly. Look at that. Oh, beat the block. Right? You got to get up off the block, old head. Look at that right there. He felt it coming, felt the run coming, felt them actually audible here, right? On audible, what do we have here? Look like kind of a pin and pull going on right here. Now look at him. Skirt around the block, stick in the hole, head on the outside, wrap and roll. Logan Ryan, a New York Giant. Now come on, man. That ain't good. So, like I said before, man, seeing him teach some of these younger guys, but beyond that, seeing him affect this defense and impact this defense in a positive manner, I think it could be worth its weight in gold. Hopefully, I don't know. It might be a pipe dream, right? Hopefully it's longer than 1 year. I think the terms was 1 year, $7.5 million. So we can see why he held out because he got a pretty good chunk of change there. So if it's longer than a couple of years, I don't know. It depends on how these young guys develop. Julian Love and Xavier McKinney and these guys. But couldn't hurt having a guy like Logan Ryan. Now, could he play outside corner? That's what a lot of people are going to want. I don't know. I don't see him being. He could. He's versatile enough to do it. But I wouldn't have him do it. I would let him impact the game from the inside or work at a post safety or work your two deep shell with your 50-50 coverage on the back end there. That would be me. But, hey, I'm not Patrick Graham. He gets paid the big bucks to have his pieces work. So, y'all let me know what you think about this signing, New York Giants fans or just fans of football in general. And tell me what you think about the prospects this season for the New York Giants defense. With a lot of good young pieces together, a good young coordinator, and be able to bring it all together there. So, I don't know. I like it. Tell me if you like it, right? But like I said before, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. This is your boy Murf, the Underground King. Breaking news, Logan Ryan to the G-Men a couple of weeks before the season starts. And I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.